Are we recording?
Yeah.
Is there a time? Do you have a time limit on? Let's say you text somebody. I've talked about this before, but I feel like I'm a real stickler.
Yeah.
What's like a timetable for somebody to respond before you're just like, eh? Like let's say you send a text, 6 hours goes by, and then they finally reply.
Doesn't matter who it is, versus like your buddy or a woman.
I think the only person that gets a pass is like my mom, or if it's something important I asked, like it's like I really need the answer to it, and you reply 6 hours. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give you a pass, but or if it's like during work hours,
Okay.
Yeah.
you get a pass. Like if it's like from 8 to 5.
What if your buddy never replied to you and they were out all night?
I feel like this nigga's chatting.
That's funny. That's funny. I see what you did.
You don't get a pass. I don't expect a pass either, though. I don't expect a pass either, though.
It's
You know
fine.
what I mean?
It's fine.
I'm more forgiving because I suck at texting back now. Like,
Oh my God, so do I.
yeah, so I give a solid 24 hours.
Yeah.
Where are you at your text game? Are you?
I'm getting pretty bad. Like my queue is at like 14, 15.
What's that?
Like the number at the thing.
Oh, I see.
How many people you need to reply to is like 14, 15 messages.
That's people, not messages.
Well, sometimes people like send, like Treasy will send like 5 messages. So
Oh,
it just depends on who's texting me. Same with the DMs, like my DMs, like I
really need to reach.
The
out.
DMs are crazy.
I
I finally, like, I set time aside on the weekend and I just replied. I set like an hour aside and just reply to fucking everybody.
I can't reply. Like there's some people, all they do is send me a bunch of reels, and I just don't care. I don't want to look at I don't want to look at them. I don't want to look at them because I don't feel like they're sending it to me for a specific reason. They're just sending it to me because
I love our
Whatever
our group chat policy is the best.
yes,
Just send it to the group chat
Yep.
and it gets responded to immediately.
Yep.
If it's diversified over all these fucking apps,
Yep.
then we got problems.
It might, and also it's also a safe place too, because not everything hits. You know?
yeah.
Some things hit, but that's just the nature of the
That one
of
I
the real
sent
game.
yesterday had me fucking crying. Did you watch it?
I did.
Which one?
Are you kidding?
I chuckled. I chuckled.
Dude, I was fucking
I chuckled.
crying.
Which one?
The tanning bay. He said,
Oh, yeah,
I saw a
that's-
black
that-
guy going to a tanning salon. That's weird, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, how you going to steal a tanning bay? I was not expecting.
That's just a good joke.
But just a
good joke.
It's a basic, solid, racist joke, and it had me fucking crying. Like crying.
I chuckled. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. There's this
Nate
there-
2.0.
no,
It's
no,
crazy.
absolutely not.
Nate
No, I give credit. I give credit. I give credit. Crazy.
I think Nate hates on. He does. He's just becoming the character now.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Oh.
He's just becoming
The Nate hates become too strong.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I'll just save it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I don't really have the voice to do the intro, so I'm just gonna.
You were just yelling 2 seconds ago.
Fine.
You got it.
Jesus
This nigga
Christ,
lying.
this guy. I wish I could say the
Liar!
I wish I could say the N word. I need to stall for time. I don't even have the.
You didn't have the. You were in Peru.
So I went to Peru to go see Machu Picchu, which is like
What
this.
the fuck is that?
It's an Incan religious site.
You're not helping your case here with
no,
Javi and them. You're not helping.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
What's
yeah.
it? Who's an Incan?
Incans are like I was gonna say prehistoric, but like the native people to Brazil, Ecuador, Libya, Peru, and there's another country there. But like all of the South American coast, they were like they were one of the first empires, not one of the first, but one of the biggest empires in South America. So me and my girl took a trip that we've been planning for over a year.
Was it like apocalypto type shit? Like,
Apocalypto type shit?
Does it look like that?
Dude, even crazier. Like I'm
like a lot
talking
of jungle and shit, right?
jungle and some of the highest mountains I've ever seen in my life.
How bad was the hike?
It was 28 miles in 3 days. Fucking
Bro, what?
and like the highest point, the peak was 42,000 feet up in the air.
How thin was the air?
horrifically thin, like gasping for air.
I don't think I'd live. I think I would die.
Dude, it's some scary shit. Like, put it to you this way: you know how elite fighters go to Mexico City and Denver to go train?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
2 Mexico cities on top of each other, 2 Denvers on top of each other.
Fuck that.
We've been training for months. We took like some high altitude medication. Yeah, we just been hiking a lot. There's a place in El Cajon Mountain that gets up pretty high that we've been training out there.
Look at you.
Cows Mountain?
El Cajon Mountain.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like deep in there. And it was cool, man, seeing like all these like 1,000-year-old ruins and like getting to walk through them, and got away from work for 10 days. I brought you guys gifts.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
what?
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Wow. Didn't see this coming.
I didn't either.
I meant it to be a surprise for the pod.
Okay.
So Drew, here are some pens for work.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
sir.
that's really
I
cool.
appreciate that.
And then Marquise for your degeneracy.
Hey.
A little for our audio.
This is a good shot glass too. It's nice and thick. It's
Yeah,
wide. No
yeah.
diddy. It's nice, thick and wide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're
This is
very
really
welcome.
dope.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll definitely use these pins.
Yeah. I checked they actually work. Like, you never know with the shit you
Did a
buy
couple
down there.
clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say this, like Latin America, people are fucking assholes.
Are they?
Like kind of, yeah. Like just
And how so?
in terms of like, imagine like, you know, when the plane lands, how everybody gets up
Yeah.
in America. Well,
Yeah.
everyone gets up and pushes forward in Latin America.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
like, I had to literally box a dude out to be like, dude, gave him the look like, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
People will cut you in line and shit. Like,
Really?
that's my pet peeve too. I fucking turn into like,
I don't like pep. I don't like getting cut in line either.
yeah, I turn into like MAGA fucking like vigilante lawman when fucking someone cuts me in line. But yeah, the food was good, but I will say this. America's the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
America is the fucking
I don't know. I've been seeing some TikToks on Japan and stuff. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like
I hear Canada's great.
I had to shit in a hole. Like
Yeah, what was
like one
that
of them
like?
ground toilets. Like just it's just
how do you not make a mess? How does that work? I feel like you just make a mess.
you just literally do one of these and then you
Dude.
fucking just make it work.
do you bury it or
No,
it's an
like
actual toilet?
It's a toilet that's just a hole in the ground, and you
Do
got
you
to
flush or you
gotta
just
squat like a frog.
do you flush it or is it just go in there?
It's a flush, but it's like
Well, how do you do the toilet paper thing? Where's that?
here's the best part: they don't give you no fucking toilet paper in Peru.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, so you're walking around with
You got to walk around with baby wipes and your own toilet paper, or else you're fucked.
So you studied this, or you found
Yeah, because
out
I
the
feel
hard
like
way?
I would not have known that.
Thankfully, I was with a girl, and most girls have wipes on them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so but like absolute.
What the fuck?
We landed in Cusco, which is like one of the bigger cities in Peru. And I went to the restroom, and like I audibly heard everyone in the stall next to me, like this fucking Dominican guy was Santa Maria. Like,
What's that mean?
Like, oh, fucking Mary Virgin Mary, you know, like just like
Dude.
like just like, but also like Peruvian food's really good.
Okay.
But I had enough Peruvian food by day 5. Like I was like, fuck.
How many days were you there?
10 total. 2 days were full traveling though.
Would you go back?
I would go back, but we wouldn't do that fucking hike. We'd take the tourist trip out to the site on like a train.
So how many days was the hike again? You said 3?
Hike was 3 days.
Fuck that. Dude.
Yeah, dude. We camped 2 nights. We literally had like some Indians fucking take us out there.
You would hike for how long before you break?
We'd hike for about 4 hours break, something like that.
Fuck that. No thanks. Yeah, no.
It was fun though. It was a good time.
I'm glad you
I had a good time.
How
but
long is the flight out to Peru?
You got to fly. So we flew out of TJ. TJ to Mexico City was about 4 hours. Mexico City to Lima was about 5 hours.
Wow.
And then from Lima to Cusco was like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, it was brutal, dude. Yeah, I told my girl, I was like, my flight wings are gone.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing we have a wedding in June, but
Where's it at?
it's in fucking Mammoth, so we're gonna drive up there.
okay.
But that's the last thing I'm doing for a long fucking time.
when I came back from London, I was like, man, it's got to be something worth it. Like I went out to London for S Club 7. That was the whole reason I went. I'm like, I don't see how you're gonna get me on a 10-hour flight for something. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't see what's gonna like. Japan looks really nice. That's that place. I think
This is the
can
third
get.
time you've said it.
I know that's
So
the place.
you're pretty set on going there.
I just think I'd like it. You know what I mean?
You'd be lit in Japan, dude.
Oh, but I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of the food. I'm just thinking of you hear Tokyo all the time. Who doesn't want to visit Tokyo?
Tokyo
you know?
Drift.
Yeah, that's on our. That's
Start the pod. You can start the pod. You can start-
Yeah. Oh no, I never found it. Oh, we did start. No, let's keep it going.
Incoming.
You are listening to the Random Golden Podcast. It's the podcast sees gold. Keys and King. So, gentlemen.
2 out of 10. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
That's fair. That's
we're-
fair.
it's fair.
and
That's
we're gonna hear about it.
Hey, listeners, shut the fuck up.
So we all
I have a question. I have a
please,
question.
yeah.
please.
Okay, so we're gonna have a head-to-head. So you guys gotta choose one song. Which song is just best? What song is the better between the two?
Okay.
Both are iconic video game songs,
Okay.
and they both have a melody theme. So you're gonna start with The Legend of Zelda start screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have queued it up. I should have queued it up. Or the Final Fantasy Prelude song.
Prelude. Final Fantasy Prelude.
So
You shouldn't ask me that. I'm biased. Both fire. Final Fantasy Prelude.
It's obviously Zelda.
What?
It's obviously Zelda.
for Zelda's the game I've played the most in my life.
No. Forget about the game though. I'm talking about the song.
And what I'm saying is that soundtrack
Yeah.
is like the soundtrack to a lot of my gaming experiences. Like even the thing about Zelda 2 that I'm gonna say that might be top it out is all the songs in Ocarina of Time. You can play them.
Oh, they're great.
yourself,
and
you
they're
know?
amazing. But hold on, the prelude, especially the remade one,
Yeah.
and it gets like, and it gets like, what? It just like gets louder as it goes, dude. How do you even press start? Because the start screen is so fire. How do I press start? Nah, the prelude. Nah,
How do you even play the game?
Yeah, I can't even play. When the demo came out in 2020. When like I just was stuck at the start. I was like, nah, I had to listen to this. This is a moment right here. This is part of the experience.
Oh, that's great.
Oh man, yeah, no, I love that that intro for when he's riding on the horse and it's so fire. It's so good, but the prelude's better. For sure. For sure.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I argue that one.
Oh, wow. Damn, I wish I had a counter for you because, damn. No, because I know what I want to make it hard. I don't know. I have to come back to it. I want to make it like hard. No Diddy.
That's fine.
Um,
A lot of no Diddies. What's going on with Diddy, man?
Your subconscious is fucking active, bro.
I know.
Yeah. You guys want to get into the Diddy shit?
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah, we all had to watch a domestic violence incident over and over yesterday.
I mean,
Jesus
that
fucking
happened a long time
Christ.
ago.
I'm sure it happened years and
It
years
was
ago.
10 years.
Oh, was it 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
So, for people that didn't see it, you guys have all heard the horrific shit Diddy's been accused of. Yesterday, we got some evidence of it. It shows Cassie like not necessarily running away from him, but definitely trying to get away from him, trying to get into a elevator. And Diddy in a towel comes out, drags her to the ground, kicks her.
He punches her once. I think.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he punched her.
I think he punched her.
Yeah, I think that's what put her to the ground.
Was it? No. He grabbed her by the back of the neck and threw her down. And then he does like a soccer kick. I didn't see the punch. I don't remember where the punch was. I'm not saying he didn't.
It was under the towel.
Yeah. Dog, if I saw Diddy in a towel chasing me, I'm fucking booking it, bro. God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Like how angry do you have to be to chase someone down?
He chased her down, grabs her by the back of the neck, throws her down, soccer kicks her, and if that's not bad enough, he stomps her in the stomach, or stomps her in the hip or something. It was like
He throws a plant in her face, like picks up a pottery plant, like throws it in her fucking face.
dude.
He's a monster, a literal monster.
That video just like when I saw it, I was like, oh, he did all that shit. Whatever she said he did all that shit. He did it all. Everything she said, he did all that shit for sure.
So the part that sucks the most, I think, is that she's already been paid out in a civil lawsuit, meaning that they can't go to court for it anymore. It's
No, but
done.
his public perception,
Yeah.
it was already really bad.
Right.
He's cooked.
He's absolutely cooked.
It's over.
It's over.
There's no defending Diddy. That video is so bad. I might have to take off the last night. I couldn't even get an answer. That song's so fire, and I don't want to take it off, but that shit was really hard to watch. I don't know if I could bob to that no more, man. I don't know if I can do it.
Did you see what Cassie's husband said?
I saw it, but I don't remember. Once you read it, I don't remember.
Yeah. He said, a letter to women and children. Men who hit women aren't men.
Yep.
Men who enable it and protect those people aren't men.
Yep.
As men, violence against women shouldn't be inevitable.
Right.
Check your brothers, your friends, and your family.
Yeah.
Our daughters, sisters, and mothers and wives should feel protected and loved. Hold the women in your life to the utmost regard. Men who hurt women hate women. I had a friend who hit his girl in front of me.
Yeah.
And we got in a fist fight about
You
it.
talked about it.
And it turned into a big thing. And then it happened a second time while we were all at a party at their house. And I cut the friend out of my life.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen any domestic abuse between friends, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. But I had a couple that they're beating the shit out of each other.
It happens a lot.
And I kept asking her, I'm like, what are you doing? I don't understand. And her thing would be like, oh, well, I was drunk, I was talking shit or whatever. I'm like,
No excuse.
No excuse,
It's not an excuse.
man. No excuse. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what drives a person to stay with somebody that's whooping your ass. I don't get it. I'm not saying that they're doing something like they're, I'm not trying to shame them or something. I just don't understand the logic behind it. I know some women and maybe even some men in some cases where they're kind of stuck in the situation where they can't leave. Like they have nowhere to go.
Like if you're living with the person.
Living with them, you have no family, you have nowhere to go. But other than that, I just don't know what drives you to stay with somebody that would do that. I mean, I had an ex-girlfriend that would like punch me in the arm and stuff, stab me with a pin one time. I've told that story before. But I was like 16 years old. I was just like, women, they get mad, they hit you. I'm thinking that's normal, because girls like to, when they get mad, they punch you in the arm. I'm thinking that's normal. But like when I think about it now, I was like, no, man, that shit was not cool. That shit was not cool. She should never be putting her hands on me ever.
I used to date this club rat back in the day, and that she'd always be really like feisty, right? But then one time she got drunk, she kept shoving me in the chest, and then she threw a punch at me, hit me in the face. I swear to God, turned around, booked it out of my own house.
Oh man,
I was like, nope, bye.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with you like that. Came back in the house, I was like, you settle down now. Dropped her. We had dated for like 2 months, something like that. And I remember when I dropped her off at home, I was like, hey, I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. Kissed her, blocked her on fucking everything. Never saw her.
Good.
Again. No.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
I don't play that shit.
Yeah, if a girl hit me like for real, it's done. It's a wrap.
Me showing up to the pod next week with a black eye.
I had a boss.
Dude? Or
He was a dude.
yeah.
And this is at my old job, so I can talk about it now. And I haven't seen him in years. He would come into work, and he would have
Fucking dotted up.
sometimes he would have a full black eye. I'm like, yo, man, what happened to your eye? He'd be like, oh, you know what? I was trying to move the dresser, and it like hit me in the eye. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
You a victim.
Yeah, you're a victim. Yeah,
you a victim.
Sometimes he'd come in, he'd have like a full like Vegas scratch on his fucking eye.
Fuck.
Nigga looked like Scar from Lion King. It was crazy. And like after a couple times, like sometimes his neck would be scratched, sometimes or like his lip would be like, I'm like, oh, his wife is beating his ass, boy. I don't know what he's doing, but she's beating his ass, boy. I don't know. Maybe some people like that shit. I don't know. I don't know what people's lives are, but
I'm asking this out of curiosity.
sure.
Were you done with your point?
Yeah, I'm done.
And if it's not worth the time, then please skip. How how do I word this? How important is Diddy to the culture?
That's a very good question.
He was up there for sure. He has a very big I don't want to say print or what would be the he had a very big chokehold on the music, hip hop and R&B scene in the early and late 90s.
Right.
A lot of the songs that were super popular in the late 90s and early 2000s was Diddy. Like all that shit was he had a he just controlled everything. Like and he was a staple of the community. Diddy has been a big part of the hip hop community my entire life. And it seems like a lot of these guys that I grew up with were, you know, they're pieces of shit, man. I don't know what it is where it's all coming out in all the black community. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know how all these I remember seeing. I'm getting off topic. Yeah, how important is Diddy to the culture? He's very important.
For me, Diddy emboldens the turning it into a business, flipping your dollar and making it to two, being the mogul with Ciroc. I can't think of any of his other companies, but
he had the Revolt TV show. He had all types of shit.
The band,
Sean John. I wore Sean John pretty much all through elementary, all through middle school. I wore Sean John.
He is the Black Trump. He really is the Black Trump when it comes to business. He's got that. Yeah, it sucks because watching people that used to be a positive person in the community.
All this shit sucks. The R. Kelly shit sucks because R. Kelly has black people fucking anthems, bro. Diddy has black people like anthems you'll listen to for the rest of your life, like the.
Right.
That song is just
legendary.
That shit chokes me up to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, they stole it from fucking what's that guy's name? Sting, but you know, that's still to black people. That song is amazing. So yeah, this shit is it's tough, man, and it makes you wonder how lawless and how crazy was the music industry. Yeah, I hear it.
Construction, renovation.
Gotcha.
It makes you wonder how lawless and how big of the Wild West was the music industry in the 90s and the 2000s, and how crazy is it still? Like, how bad is it still?
That video was 10 years old. How many of these hotels are holding on to some wild shit?
Bro.
There's videos on hotels cams of me and my boys being baboons, dude.
You think there's so much? You think there's such a thing as too much power?
1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%.
yeah.
You think?
Think of the power your boss has over you. If you guys are having a normal conversation, it may be normal to him, but to you, it's like you don't want to say the wrong thing to this person.
Yeah.
This guy is how you pay your bills, how you live. So you don't want to say the wrong thing around him. So just imagine somebody who could change your life forever or ruin it forever. Just imagine. It's the same with the Weinstein. Because you see the Weinstein, you're like, who would suck that guy's dick? Look, what the fuck? But he has power. He can put you in a movie and make you a star.
Put you in the next Quentin Tarantino movie, dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
Dude, this take aged like milk. Fucking Diddy. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me, individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and the truth. Sean Diddy Combs.
Stop embarrassing yourself.
Literally aged like milk.
It's just the timing of this shit was crazy because his son just dropped a song dissing the feds. Literally just dropped it 3 days ago.
And
now this video leaked. He was pretty much saying the feds, oh, you missed the wrong door. Y'all ain't got shit. Pretty much saying y'all ain't got shit on us. And oh, okay, bet. Here, let's just leak this video. Here you go. Yeah.
What's up, CNN?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
It sucks, but I'm not
You're obviously
championing.
not an advocate for what happened.
No,
It's
fuck no.
absolutely
Any of this
indefendable.
Yeah.
You can't defend.
Same with the R. Kelly shit. It's just there's no defending that shit. There's just no.
Have you ever watched the R. Kelly doc on Lifetime?
No.
It's fantastic television. He's a monster. It's a train wreck.
I bet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like clout and fame and fortune. It'll make people do weird shit. Because I can't imagine how many straight men Diddy was probably diddling because they wanted to try to get on.
I could see Diddy not even being gay, but just being like a power hungry motherfucker.
I can see it being like you're so rich, you're so famous, you fucked all different types of beautiful women. You get bored. You're like, all right, I want to fuck dudes now.
Yeah.
I need something different.
Give me the forbidden fruit.
Yeah, I need something different. I need something different. Yeah, I need something different. So, because they said that could happen with porn. Your porn will just progress and get worse
Right.
and worse
Right.
and worse and worse. I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I've been trying to like not watch that shit as
All right.
yeah. And it's actually, you know what? After you kind of get off that train, like off that horse, it's really like I don't even think I don't
Call
even,
it that horse like heroin?
man, son, bro.
that horse?
Bro, when you get into like a
rhythm?
Well,
yeah,
it
like
sure
a
can,
rhythm.
man.
Yeah, if you get into like a rhythm,
Yeah.
like all right, 5 p.m. time to jerk it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but once you get out that horse,
No one's at the crib.
exactly. Yeah, so it's but like I don't even think about it. Like I just be chilling. I don't know.
You gotta. I saw an interview with Chris Rock. He had a really bad problem with it.
Yeah,
And he
I heard
said-
Kanye has a really bad problem. too.
I believe it.
I heard it's really bad.
You told me that he would be traveling with videos in his.
Yeah, he would have and a laptop with videos of him fucking women. He would just. They said at the. I'm sorry to cut.
No, you're good. You're good.
When he met up with the Adidas, he was showing them a porn video. Like look
With him.
Yeah, no, not with him. It was just like a random porn
It
video.
was like the Adidas like top.
the
exec.
top dogs. He's like look how he's just.
If I was like the CEO, if I had that much power, I don't give a fuck if it's Kanye.
Yeah.
I'd be like, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Please continue though.
Oh, just like you can fuck with like your time management. Like you're just spending so much time just like looking at porn. You know, it can be like a time wasting thing.
Yeah. Time wasting and unhealthy. I mean,
It's
a lot
unhealthy.
of the guys like Jeffrey Dahmer, they all got their addiction from porn. It all
Yeah.
started
No
with porn.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, it messes with your brain because like there's the evolution shit in your brain that
not-
has to do with sex.
You know,
too.
I really don't think it. You know, folks say it's normal because it's so normalized. I mean, it's so common
It's
now.
super common.
But I don't know. I don't know what normal is anymore, you know, because, you know, originally we're supposed to be living outside in huts and supposed to build our own houses and hunt our own food. And now we're someone showed a photo recently. Let's switch a little bit just for a moment. Someone showed a photo of New York City in, I think it was the 50s, the
Okay.
50s or 40s.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucking tiny.
yeah,
Everyone's fit. Everyone's walking and
Well, the
shit.
food wasn't as crazy.
everyone's
Yeah.
short too in those days. Like
really?
the heights have progressed
Oh,
a
I
lot
didn't know
over
that.
the last
We
like
introduced Negroes into the equation.
Oh, that's what it was.
Al-
Starts getting crazy.
also like steroids in our food.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like milk and shit.
Well, that's
like
what I was
that.
gonna say. Like, the access to food back then was you couldn't just go to McDonald's and get a fucking triple cheeseburger.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean that's the other thing. You go to different countries, man. You be like, yo,
Yeah.
America gotta chill out because we be eating over here, boy. You go to like the UK, there's like you have to like search for a
Right.
bigger person. You have to like look for it.
Well, you also said you had to search to find good food too.
You do, yeah. Nothing seasoned. Well, yeah, like. Bro, if I lived in the UK, I'd be good, bro. I mean, there's no sodium. There's no salt. There's no sugar in their soda. Like,
Okay.
Most places in the world are more walkable than the U.S. too.
yeah.
Like the U.S. has really bad public transit.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Like our
Yeah.
public transit, like
We have one of the worst in the world, dude.
the trolley. You think I'm getting?
I ride
What-
the trolley every day, and it's literally fucking.
Don't you carry a knife with you?
Yeah, it's Mad Max Furiosa like every other fucking day, dude. Like, god damn, man.
Yeah, we need to get our public transportation together. We need to not be paying for fucking healthcare. I shouldn't be getting a bill from the doctor when I talk to this nigga on FaceTime. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
You charge me for that? Talk to you for 15 minutes, nigga. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Love my doctor though. He's dope. I fucking like him.
Oh,
Nice.
do you? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
good. You've seen a doctor regularly
Yeah.
because most men just fucking find out.
Why is that, man? Why is that?
I don't know.
We've talked about it before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
No, I don't know. Shit. I've already had the finger test, man.
I need to get it.
Yeah.
So probably the most viral moment of the week was so the kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs is, I guess, a devout Catholic.
Oh yes, I did hear this. Go ahead.
Is like a devout Catholic and went to a college he went to a college commencement speech.
Yeah.
And he started spouting off like some super misogynist like stuff about how women need to be in their place. And I actually brought a video.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you? Okay. All right. Let's take a gander. All right. Which one would it be here out of these ones?
First one.
First one. All right. Let me go ahead and do the best I can here. All right.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife,
Shut up, man. Read
and
it.
embrace
Shut
one
up.
of the
Read
most
the fucking
important
thing.
titles of all, homemaker.
Homemaker.
So basically he's saying, shut up, get in the kitchen, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, I understand why they're mad, but I was like, you guys, you're not gonna change his opinion. Just fucking let the guy.
Yeah.
Just let him
Yeah.
think he's stupid, but like, you know what I mean? Just let him.
There's two things I want to point out that are actually hilarious.
Yeah.
What's that?
His mom is a physicist with like a fucking has been like she's a nuclear physicist. So like
Yeah.
and he lived most of his life privileged because she was the moneymaker in their fucking household.
No, that is fucking funny.
This-
that is funny.
The second part that I'd like to point out is there have been multiple reports that say that he in college he used to experiment a little bit with the dudes.
Oh, okay. Well.
What have I done?
What?
So
Hey, some people say don't knock it till you try it.
I'm not gonna. I'm good.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm just gonna say if you're gonna be outspoken about masculinity,
Yeah.
and like outspoken about like gender roles, like maybe you should take a look in the mirror before you project.
He's a football player.
He also, third thing, as a former football player, you're a kicker, you're a pussy. Like, oh my God, you can't get fucking hit. The moment you miss a kick, no one likes you. Fuck out of here, dude.
Okay.
I like just to be like, I'm the projection of masculinity. You kick the ball. You
Yeah.
don't hit anybody, motherfucker. You're a football player,
goes-
but you're not part of the fucking roster like that.
Maybe he listened to a lot of Diddy.
Yeah. Or
Probably.
he goes to kick the ball and he's like,
Incoming.
Yeah, that's yeah, but I just it blew the internet up this week.
I was laughing at the saw sound because it sounded like, I don't know if you guys remember the sound from Batman when the Joker and it's like that. It's like a real menacing sound. So when the guy was talking that shit about women,
I thought-
and then that saw
Yeah.
thing came in, I was like, "Is that audio from Batman? What is going on?" But
Yeah, I wonder if the mics are picking it up or not.
usually
I'm
usually
sure-
not.
They usually don't.
Usually-
I was laughing too because I was thinking like this guy sucks so bad. They're like, let's just go ahead and start.
Yeah, just start working around him. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I saw this. I wrote this down. I don't know if I was drunk when I wrote it, but I think I saw a video where this guy said he found God and like he it like changed his life. But like what does that mean? I don't really know what that means.
It means I imagine it means that you redevoted your life to God. That you have you came to a revelation or you found God, to some folks, they say like God spoke to them. Either an event happened,
Okay.
or like a sign happened, or they had some type of revelation, something like that.
Yeah. For me,
It made sense to him. Made sense. Finally, you know, I see the benefit now. I've heard it my whole life, but now I get it.
Right.
yeah, for me and my faith, like I always used to look for God in the world, and I didn't believe in God for a long time, and then I started looking for God in myself. And when you actually like read the Bible and stuff, it's like it's in you. So it's like you don't got to look for God outside of in the outside. Same with like Buddhism, Taoism. It's all in you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It has to do with your perception and stuff. And like I think it like that's a separate thing in my life, but also in like the new thing that I'm in my life, they just call it a higher power, something bigger than myself.
I believe in something bigger than myself.
Something bigger than myself.
I don't. You know, I don't want to get into all the, but you know, it's hard because a section of these people believe this, a section of these people believe this, or you know, a section of other people believe this. Who's to say somebody else is wrong? So then it makes me go like, well, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
My answer is I don't understand it, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
and like that, I think that's the actual thing to be at peace with. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And I probably won't know, but like I'm cool with it.
I'll just share one more thing. That could mean this too, is that a lot of folks don't realize that religion is your relationship with God. And
Yeah,
so
big time.
they could just say that they reestablish that relationship with
that
God.
makes sense. Okay.
I like that answer.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I had another question.
Yes, sir.
Pipe them off. No Diddy.
If you could send your partner to jail and each year they stay there, you get $3 million. How many years you sending how many years you sending them to jail?
I know my girl. She'd be like, "Put me in there for 2." She'd be like, "I'll be good for 2," and then
Okay.
come out. We're living rich.
Yeah, I'll say I'm gonna say I'm sending them for 2, and then after that, they can choose how much longer they want to stay. But when they come out, we good, baby. We good. Like I'm gonna send them in there for 2, a solid 2. At least get a $6 million. If she wants to come out, cool. If she wants to stay a little bit longer, hey man, all power to you. We'll be rich when you come out.
She got like a stud in there.
Hey, whatever happened in there, happened in there.
Yeah. Whatever happens in jail stays in jail.
Yeah. Whatever happened in there, it happened.
Man, that's interesting, right? So it's funny. What you guys are describing, I don't know. By the way, that sounds. I just feel like that she's gonna get pissed.
But she'll be pissed in the moment. She'll
She'll be pissed for 2 years. That's 2 years of her life.
She'll Once she's in there, she'll be mad for a couple months. But then once it gets closer, she's like, man, my man.
I don't think so.
He got millions when he comes out. He got millions for me, ready to go.
I don't think so. You ever hear people say that time's more valuable than money?
No.
That is true. That's a very good argument.
We're talking about millions.
I understand.
Though. We're talking millions.
So fucking the I'm not a big fan of his, by the way, but you think I am because I've referenced him a lot in the earlier days, Mr. Beast. So Mr. Beast brings.
You are a fan.
Oh, okay, yeah. You've seen more videos lately than I have. So whatever. So he does this shit where he'll lock them in these fucking in these cubicles or whatever. Whoever's the last to touch, get his hand off the Lamborghini. Yeah. I don't know, man. I see like wives and families like, I miss you so much.
So you're sending for a year, 1 year.
These are people that are just trying to survive a week. 2 years?
Just send it for
years.
1. You could just send it for 1.
1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
Dude,
you get
you know
$3 million. 1 year, $3 million.
Okay. Let me flip it a little bit.
There you go.
So would you
Don't bring my mama into it?
No.
I thought.
I've never done that, and I never would.
Oh.
Yourself though.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you throw yourself in jail for $3 million?
Why we're not talking about me. Come on. We're not.
Damn, Keys. You're talking about 2.
I got a good point. During my childhood, my dad was in jail for 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like it was fucking awful.
I know it was.
But man, $6 million would make that a lot.
It'd make it a lot easier when it comes out, right?
Yeah, make it a lot easier. Yeah.
If it was me, I would do 2 years and then let me out.
Wow.
I'd do 2 years.
I don't know if you know what you're talking about, man.
I mean, if I'm in like I'm not in like a fucking.
You'd be doing burpees like Kendrick by the end. Full.
I'm saying, I'm not saying you're gonna be in like a high risk prison. You're just locked up a little bit.
Solitary confinement, man.
It
It's
fucks with
easy
your head.
to say. It's easy. Look at. Okay, let me equate it to like this. And I'm not. And I promise, I'm not trying to win anything. But I'm just here to put perspective.
Yeah.
Remember how you were feeling during COVID?
Most of it I was feeling pretty good. I
think so?
Yeah, well, I had the game.
You wouldn't have games, though.
I know. I've been grounded with nothing though, and
You think you adapt well?
after a while, I had a routine. Like I had a routine. But it sucks. It definitely sucks. But you're definitely counting that. Like I'd be like, okay, in like 3 hours, I'll get to go. At least I'll be able to go out there and eat. Okay, in another 3 hours, I'll get lunch. Okay, I can go take a shower, come back. All right, it's almost dinner time. Yeah, it sucked though. It definitely. I'm not saying it wouldn't be easy. I'm just saying when it gets close to that time for me to get out, nigga, I got 6 million. Or well, I'm gonna have 3. Oh no, I said 6 because I said do 2 years.
What are you buying with 6?
Nothing crazy. A house, a car.
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's really it. I don't really care about.
Hopefully you can chill.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
hopefully
good.
you can chill out.
I'm not buying like a bunch of jewelry and shit. When I see rappers buying jewelry, I'm like, that's such a waste of money. When I see rappers buying a bunch of like super fancy cars, I'm like, that's such a waste of money. I like seeing these rappers where they look like they're just regular dudes.
Yeah.
Those are the rappers I like. All that expensive jewelry, I'm like, for what? Like, no, who cares that you have that jewelry on? Who cares?
Good topic, Keith. I liked it. That was fun.
What else you got, Joaquin?
So, did you guys know that Kel from Keenan and Kel is a cuck?
What?
Bro. So he went on the club.
Keenan and Cuck.
So he went on the Club Shay Shay podcast, Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Yep.
And he said the following.
Oh, we have a video? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, my God.
Yeah, watch this.
I don't know if I could watch this.
Go ahead.
man.
Go ahead.
Man.
It's a short clip.
Oh,
see,
here we go.
I see he likes more than orange soda.
She had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point.
She ain't gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
Not with me.
Ah, come on, Cal.
It wasn't me. It wasn't
And you stuck around?
Yeah, I stuck around. But here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed. You know.
She
throughout the
telling you
process.
this?
No.
How did you find?
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
gets
think
worse than that. It gets because I think she gets pregnant again.
it happened twice, I think.
Yeah, it happened twice.
I think that's a solid boundary, a solid deal breaker.
Yeah, pregnancy is I can't do that. You know,
I'm not raised in this little piece of shit.
Yeah,
okay.
no. I've said this before. Cheating is not like a it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me, depending on like the severity of it, or like I need more details before I.
Sure.
Most
pregnancy? Nah, it's a wrap. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm so sorry. I just can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I think you got to end the deal.
Yeah, I can't do it. You and him got to figure that out because you're linked with that man for life. No, fuck no. I can't do it. It's over. Sorry, can't do it. So
For him to say that on fucking one of the biggest podcasts in the world now.
speaking his truth, man. Or maybe that's a way for him to get back into the limelight, is get sympathy from people. I don't know. I don't think many people are going to give him sympathy though. So
Man, what like I think that what's Obi-Wan say? You've done this to yourself.
You've done that yourself.
You've done that yourself.
You've done that yourself. Like that's
Tender against me.
yeah, it happens once and you forgive it. All right, that might be the boundary. Happens twice, you gotta fucking jet, bro. You gotta get out. You're the victim.
Yeah,
You know, like
I agree.
yeah.
I mean, listen, I love Keenan and Kel. I hope he finds his way, because that's yeah, I don't know.
Shannon, come on, Kel.
Are you guys fine with your girl having male friends? You guys cool with that?
Yeah, I'm not bothered by it.
Oh, neither.
Not an issue. I
Yeah.
think that's a you issue. If
Yeah,
you
live
have
your
I agree.
life, man.
Now,
Live your life.
what's something that would be not okay? Where you're just like, hey, I don't know about that. That's a little.
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this. So there was some drama going on with my girl.
Oh,
Just like nothing fucking crazy.
Okay, yeah.
And like one of her guy friends was like involved in the sense that he was like in the conversation.
Nah, see, that's that's too much.
No, I'll give you further context after the pod.
Okay, yeah.
But like I'm talking to him and I was like, well, if this happens, I'm gonna have to say something. I said this to the dude because we're also friends.
Right.
And he goes, I don't know, man. Maybe you should stay out of it. And I looked at him and I go, I don't know, man. Maybe you should stay the fuck out of it. Like, what are you doing in this?
Yeah.
You know? And like he immediately got checked and was like, I should probably back up.
Those boundaries are that should be without being said though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
Because I have friends right now. And I love them both. I started out friends with the girl. Met the boyfriend.
Right.
Now I'm more friends with the boyfriend.
Right. It happens.
And she keeps going like, but you're my best friend, right? And I'm like,
Well,
can't be both of your best friends. I can't. Well, no, that's not fair because she is still like one of my best friends. But it's like I have to like separate myself from you because not separate. See, it's hard to explain.
so you can't hang out with them both?
No, I can hang out with them both, but it's like when it gets to like if you guys argue or if you guys or you know what I mean, like.
Do they try to have you pick sides?
No, because I wouldn't. Leave me out of it. No, leave me out of it. Fuck no. It's just like I just have to kind of distance myself from both because I'm really good friends with both of you now. So now I just kind of have to. I just have to sit right in the middle, like right in that pocket, right in the middle, because it's just I don't want to ruffle any feathers from either person on whatever if whatever something happens. I don't.
So you're that guy best friend.
Yeah, but I try to be the cool guy best friend. Where like,
I know what you mean.
That's Marquise. No, Marquise would never do that.
Yeah.
So that's my guy.
I've been in situations like that. I just change the subject. I'm really
No, they get pissed when you do. They don't like that.
No, I don't give a fuck. And if they have been pissed, then they haven't expressed that to me. I'm not here to be fucking pat.
You have. I haven't seen you do that in person though. You've done that for me. You've done that for me. It's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's.
I think the big thing is with the guy best friends is like for me when I'm the guy and it's like my girlfriend, like I genuinely don't want to fuck my girlfriends. Like
your girlfriends.
my friends who are girls.
Yes,
like
yes.
if I want to get at you, then I keep you in a certain like certain wave.
That's
You know
how
what I
it
mean?
should- that's how it should be.
But like if you're like a friend who's a girl, like first off, like most of my friends that are girls in my 20s and early 30s, we used to help each other hook up at the bars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
wow, look
just
at
help
you.
each other lob. Dude, it's the
Wow.
best wingman you ever have as a chick.
Oh, interesting.
Easy call.
Yeah.
And the same way around. Be like, tell your girl, be like, your homegirl, like,
Yeah.
hey, he's a piece of shit. Trust me. Just trust me. That dude is a piece of shit. Don't fuck him. You know. But as guys, we know.
Yeah.
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 So yesterday,
Oh.
I think I have a random gold first.
Okay.
I don't think this podcast has ever talked about golf before.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
So the number one golfer in the world yesterday, Scotty Scheffler.
Tiger Woods. Oh. Not Tiger Woods no more.
It's not Tiger Woods no more.
Hey.
So the guy's name is Scotty Scheffler.
You guys
Big-
holding the black man down.
No shit.
Is he black? Is Scotty black?
He's white, but we'll get to we'll bring black people into this.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a tournament in Louisville, Louisiana.
Okay. A lot of black people.
And there was a car accident right outside of the golf course.
Okay.
Road is blocked off with a bunch of police present. He's trying to get to the golf course. He instructs his driver to drive around the police. He's the number one golfer in the world. So he drives around the police encampment where a pedestrian was hit by a truck. And the cops are like, stop. And apparently he resisted. They cuffed him up and they threw his ass in jail.
Good.
And the internet, of course, like conservative dudes were all like, what the fuck? You know, this is an abuse of power, yada, yada. But it's like Jason Whitlock, who is
I know Jason Whitlock.
yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Is that the black dude? The big black
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
That LeBron hates?
Yes.
Who hates him? No.
Everyone hates
Stephen A. hates him. Stephen A. hates him.
Listen up, you fat bastard. Yeah. But he says all Scotty Scheffler had to do was comply.
Yep.
And like, oh, dude, they all came after this fool.
But they say that in every black video.
Yeah.
Where they get tased or they get shot. They're like, all he had to do was comply. Shut the.
But Jason Whitlock was one of those blacks. I'm gonna say it like that.
He's a coon.
He was like George Floyd deserved it.
He's a
One
coon.
of those guys.
He's a coon. Let me tell you, he's a fucking coon.
Yeah, he was one of them guys that was like, yeah, George Floyd deserved it. George Floyd should have complied.
He's a coon.
And like, they call sometimes the black Republicans the leopards ate my face party. It's like, oh no, the leopards are eating my face. And it's like, yeah, you're chilling with leopards, dude. You know.
Yeah.
But I thought it was very interesting to see like, it was super viral on Twitter yesterday. And
I missed it. I missed it.
yeah, and just basically like it's one of those things like the law should apply to everyone the same, but we also live in an authoritarian police state that can fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his excuse was he thought that it was security for the security for the golf course, which I can kind of see.
With the cops? What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The cops are telling you to stop, man. You need to fucking stop.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
yeah,
that.
you have to. I see these videos on the internet of like white dudes getting pulled over acting crazy.
Yeah, acting crazy.
And I'm like, dude, I would have 5 bullet holes in my head.
Did you ever see that video of the lady who's like, no? They're like, get out of the car. They're like, no. And she drives off, and then they catch her, and she's still like, she's like trying to say sorry. They're like, no, it's over.
Yeah, you're
It's a
cooked.
wrap. It's another chick that was drunk in her car, and she's like filming them, and she thinks because the car's not on that she's fine, and then they like bust the window, and she's like, I want your badge number. I'm like, they're like dragging her. They drag her out of the car. I'm like, I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know. I've seen a lot of videos where cops have a lot of patience. I'm like, man.
Yeah. Oh, more patience than me.
Oh yeah. I was like, man, I would fucking drag your ass. Yeah. So.
Where I grew up, the cops are known to kill people.
Oh wow.
The most cop deaths per capita in the country.
No.
Christ.
Bakersfield, California. It's a big deal. Like they're like one of those cops that's like a gang. It's
I'd have to research that
yeah,
because
please Google it.
because I think
Kern County, please.
Kern County.
Kern County. Kern County police death per capita.
Where do you think the most deaths are? Like, well, why are you questioning
I
it?
think New York. I think New York's got them.
I don't think so. They can't even have guns in New York. How they killing them? Knife fight?
They hit with the stick.
Also, New York has really strict search laws. They can stop and
what
frisk.
was I researching? Who has more deaths?
Kern
Or assaults?
County police death per capita.
Oh, death per capita. Police. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if how bad is it in like Oakland and stuff like that.
Probably similar.
All right, we got usafacts.org. I like the way that sounds. Sounds official. All right, here it comes. It's going super slow. This Wi-Fi is trash.
It's fucking trash. I've been telling you that for ages. The
It's
Wi-Fi
just-
sucks in this place.
It's just
horrible.
it's just the Mac. This thing's old.
No,
You
it's
know?
not. The Wi-Fi is dog shit.
You know, all my devices lately. Okay, here we go. All right. FBI law enforcement. Let's see what the first one is. I'm expecting to see dates here. This is lame.
The anticipation, like
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Crime.
While he's looking
Well-
that up, X-Men was a great show.
Oh,
What?
God.
Oh, it's over.
It's over.
I loved how they set up season 2.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was great. I was just talking. We were playing Monster Hunter earlier this morning, and I was telling them all the characters when they all seem like if they were real, this is how they would react, and they don't just do like the shit you expect them to do. They all react differently depending on what's going on in the situation. Like in the last episode when Professor X was doing like the telepathy thing, and then Cyclops stopped him. He's like, "Nah, man, we gotta wait for the other team, man. I can't let you do." I was like, "Cyclops, what the fuck are you doing?" And then I don't want to spoil too much of it.
The
but-
last spoiler I'm going to say that really caught me up was when Magneto had that speech and he was like,
Dude.
"Hey, you guys are wrong. You've been fucking wrong."
Yes.
And Rogue turned and went with him. I was
Yep.
like, that shit.
It made sense to me. I was like,
hell
yeah,
yeah,
go.
hell yeah. Her
Yep.
fucking longtime lover died.
Yep.
My big biggest thing about the show that I liked the most was they didn't fucking play with their food.
Yeah, yes.
They got to the
yes.
point.
They got
used
straight to the point. Yes.
Use main characters, main storylines,
Yes.
and they fucking they're like, you know what? If we're gonna do this one season and we get canceled for doing it right, then let's do it fucking
The
right.
show is so good. People didn't even complain that Wolverine is not a main character. He's probably like not even. He's probably not even like a B character. He's like a C.
Beast is a bigger character
Yes,
than Wolverine.
Wolverine's like a C click, but it works because like how much Wolverine. He's not the Wolverine you see in the movies. He's not like that. He's just kind of like, I don't know. He's just I don't want to say he's stupid, but he's just like he's not there for like
He's not the head.
yeah,
he's not,
he's
which
not-
he's he wasn't the head in the comic book.
yeah. Somehow the movies switched it, but anyways, Kern County, did you get it?
No, so it says that I'm gonna save the cities for now, but it says police kill people at the highest rate per population among U.S. major cities are Albuquerque, St. Louis, Tulsa,
Also
Spokane,
makes sense.
and Phoenix.
Oh wow, wow. Well, where's Bakersfield?
It says actually Bakersfield's thriving. They're doing great there.
Well, is this current or is this before? 'Cause
This is straight from police account. I don't know. It's fucking Google, man. I don't take it with a grain of salt, like everything else that comes out of my
you
mouth.
can do your research. Come back.
Yeah, come
and
back.
say-
Yeah,
say,
You'll find something, and
fuck
you'll be like,
thefacts.com.
Yeah,
Fuckthefacts.com.
yeah, fuck the facts. Yeah, get it. I'll go on Infowars. See if we can find.
That's funny. I got one last topic.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, Assassin's Creed, a video game where you go back in history and play as.
One of your favorite games, right?
I wouldn't say one of my favorites, but I like Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Yeah, for some reason Nate really likes it.
He really likes it.
Because he's a little parkour guy. He loves
Yeah,
his
literally.
parkour.
Literally.
It's all about parkour.
Yeah, just landing on seat benches. That sounds
Yeah.
great.
He went and saw that terrible Assassin's Creed movie. I was like, "What are you doing? Like, why would you watch that?" Like,
Did he end up hating it?
I don't think he liked it, and if he did, he's lying. That movie is not good. That movie
So yeah, you always go back in the past.
You go back in the past and you go like as these you're like a,
historical figures. No, they're not even historical figures. They're like made up people. Like they're not real, but they put them in like parts of history. But it's like
history rewritten very loosely.
It's very loosely going back to the past. And it's like there's some things that you're like, oh, I know, oh, I knew that, oh, blah blah blah. Okay,
So
go ahead.
the storyline for the next Assassin's Creed is in feudal Japan.
Yes.
And
People have been waiting for this for a very long time, by the way. People have been waiting for this. People have been wanting Assassin's Creed to go to Japan. I mean, I would say for over a decade. Over a decade.
And the main character you play as, I believe, the male protagonist is Yasuke, who, if you don't know, is a historical real person, a black samurai.
Oh, nice.
Which is very fucking cool.
That is cool.
There's like I've seen like statues of him in Japan, like a real. I believe he was a freed slave,
I believe so too.
and he landed in Japan and learned the way of the samurai.
He like worked for like a lord, an overlord or something. He was like one of his samurai.
Fucking incredible story, like a real life story, but. White men on the internet cannot stand this N-word.
They say it's woke. They say it's woke.
They say it's super woke,
It's woke garbage.
Yeah.
Woke garbage.
which is
A black dude and an Asian woman. Okay.
my favorite thing is like the suspension of disbelief always stops with black people. Like
It's crazy, right?
Like you can accept wizards, dragons.
They had literally.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys something. The people were like, "This guy's real." Literally in Assassin's Creed 2, you had Leonardo da Vinci creating assassin weapons for you. That's not real. That never. I'm sorry to break it to you. That never fucking happened. All right.
Never happened.
Okay, so if they made up that, but they didn't make it up. The guy was actually, a black dude actually lived out there. But if they did make this shit up, who fucking cares? Who cares?
Are the mechanics good? Are the graphics good?
Is the game-
is the storyline good? Is it fun? Like that's
saying
what matters.
They're mad because the guy's not. There's not a Japanese person to play. I'm like, the chick is Japanese. She's a fucking shinobi. What do you? I didn't even know people were upset. I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, sick. This looks sick. Look at the comments. Like,
Of course,
black
right?
people can't have nothing.
Well,
man.
like,
we can't have nothing, bro.
Yeah, I don't think people were as pissed when fucking Tom Cruise was the last samurai.
I mean, I was. Because
that Paul
why?
Mooney
he
joke.
said he was, that's like,
It's like what?
Say it, please. Say
it's like
the punch.
Tom Hanks playing the last nigga on earth. I heard The Last Samurai is actually a really good movie, though. I've never seen it.
It's a
seen it
badass.
either.
I've heard it's really, I've heard it's really
Yeah,
good.
you know, I'm gonna make a point to watch it.
But it's
a good
also
movie.
like that Great Wall of China movie, and you have Matt Damon on the front of the cover. Like, what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? Or that Egyptian movie, I forgot what it was called. There's an Egyptian movie, and the three people on the front are all white. It's Christian Bale, the guy from
Lost Gods or
something like that.
Gods and something.
Yeah, something like that. It's about Egyptians, and the three people on the front are all white.
Not one Middle Eastern.
And when you
dude.
watch the clips with the one guy, the bald guy,
Yeah.
it's like he's like supposed to be Egyptian, but you're watching it like, what the fuck is going on, man? What is happening? Yeah, so if the game is good, I'll still play it. Ubisoft has a very bad track record. They're
With
just
what exactly?
bad gaming practices. They
overwork their devs.
I don't know if that's one of them, but they just do like scummy pricing schemes. They do really bad DLC, like let's say in the game you need to collect materials to get your weapon up. They're like, oh, you can either do it in the game or you can pay $5 and we'll give you all the materials you need for the game.
Jesus.
Yeah, so they try to make it from their business model is like they don't want you to just pay the $65 for the game. They want you to pay like at least $130, $140. They want to get at least $140 out of you before.
That's most games now, though, too, right?
Not Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring came out for $65, $70, whatever, and there's no DLC, there's no extra content. It's just the game, and that game
That's
is
cool.
overly praised for it. Same thing with fuck, I forgot what that game's called. They're gonna. Oh my god, you call myself a fucking gamer? Oh my god, it was
Helldivers?
No, that's another one that people.
Oh
really
yeah,
like
how's
too.
that? Have you played that?
Well, once Final Fantasy came out, I stopped playing.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was another one. There's another. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons type of game. I forgot. I forgot what it's called.
I heard that game's
It's
lit.
highly praised. Highly praised.
It's something
game.
2, like Dragon's Ember 2 or something like that.
I don't remember what it's called. I'm not even gonna try to remember.
But it's basically like just an open world
Yeah.
medieval DLC.
Same with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That doesn't have.
No DLC.
Nope, just a 100-hour plus game, and it's fucking amazing. You get a bunch of content. It's
What
great.
about that Yuffie game though?
UV game? Oh well, I mean that was an additional story and content that was worth a little $20. But if you had,
Oh, that was just $20.
it's $20. But you got it for free if you had the original copy on PS4.
Oh,
when
gotcha.
you upgraded to PS5, you got it for free.
Oh,
So I didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's great. Yes, people are, you're mad the guy's black, whatever, cry about it. I mean, if
you-
the game is good, play it.
Are you not a fan of Ubisoft?
I used to play a lot of the games. A lot of the games have. The last one I played was Far Cry 5, and I was playing it. I was like halfway through. I was like, I'm not buying another Ubisoft game unless it's actually worth it. And so far, I've stuck to my word. I've not bought another Ubisoft game because it's just their shit's just bullshit. I don't know. Not worth the money. Not worth my $70. Not doing it. So
I love that Joe Biden tried to fake call out Trump to debate this week.
did he?
He's like, if you want to debate me in fucking July and August. And I was like, brother in Christ, I thought you were dodging this fool. You should dodge this fool.
I think he should dodge him. I don't see it benefiting him in any way, shape, or form.
his brain's cooked.
And Trump's not going to play it fair. He's not going to play nice. He's not going to play fair. He's going to call you he's going to call you the R word.
4 years. I guess it's been 4 years since we
Went by
haven't-
like that.
Went by like
Where
that.
was Kamala the whole time? Where was she?
You see, you took the words out of
I
my
ain't seen her once.
Who?
Kamala. Yeah.
Well, this is a great one, guys.
Good to be back.
Feels good to be back.
Those little breaks, I feel like they really help. They really, the grind we used to do is getting harder because we're busier and we're older. It's hard to do. But we try to do it as weekly as we can.
We've had a bunch of videos go viral. Thank you to all of our followers on social media for helping us out.
Gonna
Thank
end
you.
soon.
Yeah, TikTok is. Yeah, TikTok.
We got a year. We got till January.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to monetize soon.
Yeah, I'm scared to monetize because I feel like we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on Patreon. We'll catch you guys next week.
It's over.